Hello, you are watching Sora Lab. I am your host, Dr. Nobody, and welcome back to Jurassic Park. I'm starting here in front of the visitor center, which I've been working on, because I have something to ask you guys. So what I've been doing is I have been working on the front here. I've sort of built up the circle a little bit all the way around, but I've been mainly focusing on this front side. It's looking pretty good. It's a little bit big, but I think that's just something that we have to accept, because if I don't make it big enough, then I can't make it look like the film. But what I want to ask you guys about is our combination of blocks here, because at the moment I am using marble as my main block for this. Now, marble doesn't have stairs and slabs or anything like that. So what I want to ask you guys is whether you think it looks better to have marble with stone slabs or this chiseled stone with stone slabs. Because the chiseled stone and the stone slabs match up in terms of the color and the texture. So you can imagine if we do like that. There you go. Now what I think is that this color, as in the main color of these blocks, is closer to the color in the film than the marble. It's not really quite as white as the marble. It's more of like a very light sort of gray concrete, and that's what this looks like. But the problem is that it tiles in this way where you get these lines going through it. If it didn't do that, I would 100% pick this block. The only other problem is that it doesn't actually have a stair variant. Now the third option, which is admittedly pretty difficult and pretty expensive, is using blocks of marble, but with the slabs being quartz. Now that matches the color, but quartz is very difficult to come by and to collect. So I don't really want to go that route. If you guys think that I should do that, then let me know and I can try. But I don't think I'm going to be able to do that. So what I want to know is, do you think it's better to have this, where the colors don't quite match up, or having the colors match up, but with the tiling effect of the stone, the chiseled stone? Which one do you prefer? That's what I want to know. But anyway, yeah, that's our progress update for the Visitor Center today. So let's move on. Okay, so there's a couple of things I want to do today. Now, first of all, we're going to go over to the Dilophosaurus Paddock. I want to try and extend the road a little bit, at least, because at the moment it stops there. So I'm going to have to clear these trees. I probably need to do this. There we go. So I'm going to extend the road down here. Gonna have to terraform this, which is kind of annoying. I hate these. I've said before, I hate these little pools of water. But this one is kind of in the way. Well, it might work, but I'm gonna have to cover it up anyway. So I'm gonna extend the road down here. Eventually, of course, I want the road to go, and this is actually in the perfect position. If the road continues this way, it's gonna go right in front of the visitor center, exactly where it should be. Of course, I'm going to curve it a little bit, but it's generally on the right trajectory to go right there. So we can just bring it along like this. It's good that we're using the grass path because I can just make it instantly and I don't have to like dig up the grass and place another block instead. So this is good. And we're just going to extend it a little bit further. It is getting dark, but that means the Dilophosauruses will wake up. And I do want them to wake up because I want them to eat so that they don't die. And usually when I just sleep through the night, they they don't wake up because they stay asleep because it's daytime again. And okay, this is a little bit weird, but I can fix it at another time. Just want to get this a little bit further in here. I think around here is where I'm going to start curving it a little bit that way to go around this river. But that's looking good for a start. Let's go check on our dinosaurs in here. Where are they? Oh, they are definitely awake. Yep, they're in there. Okay, good. So they're happy in this place. They're wandering around. Looks like they're doing well. Okay. That's good. So let's see, we also want the road coming this way. Obviously I have to terraform and, well, not necessarily terraform, but make trees in this area. Oh no. I really wish you could make grass path on dirt. Why can you not make grass path on dirt? That drives me insane. Okay. Good. This is looking good. I think I might want to do something with this fence. So I'm either going to, with this fence, I'm either going to do, I'm going to actually activate it using redstone. Like I'm going to put like a redstone torch at the bottom here, or a lever or something, and so that the lights on here turn on. I'm either going to do that, or I'm just going to put, like, that. Like, imagine if that was a redstone torch. Like, I would put a redstone torch on top of each one. I'm not sure which one I want to do. I think I'm going to go for the redstone torches, just because I think they're going to look a little bit better, and also I'm not sure I want the fence to actually be electrified in this case. Because I don't think the Dilophosaurus need an electric fence. They can't jump out either way, and I don't want them to hurt themselves on it if possible. So I think we're gonna try to not do that and just save the electric, the actual electric fences for whenever we have a slightly more dangerous animal like a Velociraptor or something that could get out. But for now, I think this is looking good. As you can see, I put a torch back here so that it sort of, it lights up the sign at night. It's kind of cool, I think. But yeah, that's what's going on with the Dilophosaurs, and I'm going to continue this road. Before next episode, I'm just going to go a little bit that way, like I said, around over this hill and towards the visitor center. But now we're going to... Oh, no thank you. Now I want to do one other thing, which is, well, first we're going to go and sleep, and then we're going to go scout out the area for our next paddock. You may not rest now there. Oh my god. Okay, who's out here? Oh, hi. Hello, please come down. There you go. Can I sleep now? Yes. Okay. Next thing we're gonna do is... Oh, there's so many creepers. So we're gonna go scout out the area for our next paddock, like I said. I would like to take the helicopter... Oh, yep, there it is. Actually, first, while I'm here... Might as well... Okay, you guys are definitely getting out. I've been noticing this. The cows seem to be getting out, because I keep finding cows, like this guy, outside the enclosure. How are you doing this? Like, I can't get in and out. So how have you managed to? I'm so confused. Anyway, whatever. It doesn't really matter. It's not like they're all getting out. But what I do want to do is... I should keep wheat here. My goodness. I want to breed these guys. I don't have any wheat, do I? Nope, I definitely don't. Time to go harvest some, I guess. It has all grown up, which is good, I guess. And I'm also going to harvest some sugarcane while I'm at it. And I'll breed the cows up. Alright, I got wheat. Come here, guys. You like this, don't you? Yes, you do. And you're gonna have many delicious babies that are gonna be sacrificed to dinosaurs. Okay, good. And I'm gonna leave the rest of this wheat inside here so that I can always come and breed them with it. Okay, now we're gonna take the helicopter and we're gonna fly over to the area that I'm thinking of for the next paddock. Now, in the last episode, we got a 100% DNA sample for what was it? Oh yes, Stegosaurus. That was one of the ones that we got. Now, oh my goodness. Can I shoot this spider? No, I can't, apparently. Okay, spider's gonna stay there. But let's go over here. Well, first of all, we can get a nice little aerial view of the visitor center from up here. It's looking good. But we're gonna fly over here. So this is the Dilophosaurus. And I'm thinking that I want the road to turn and go into here. This gigantic redwood forest in this area. Because, well, I mean, come on, it's Stegosaurus. It has to be in a redwood forest. We can like recreate the scene from Lost World where they have the log, etc. We can build a log. I think I'm gonna try and land here so that we can go look around on the ground. I'm thinking just in this area here, in the forest, is where I want the paddock to be. We have this little clearing here as well that I'm trying to land in, which we could use for something. Yeah, this is actually quite nice. We could do... Oh my gosh, I just had a great idea. I don't even really know. We could do, like, something like, I don't know, like a hotel or a restaurant or a thing, like, you know, like a guest thing, or like or we could have like a river ride, like a boat ride that's had like a little station here. Oh my goodness, okay. This little clearing is giving me all kinds of other ideas. But I definitely think that I want the Stegosaurus in here. So if we imagine that the road from over here, where is it? There it is, by the Dilophosaurus Paddock. So the road comes down this way, past our little gate, and then turns somewhere around here and goes up along here. And we would maybe have like a little... Maybe we could have like a little stopping station where you could go and check out what's over there. But then it would continue on into this area. And once we get into the forest proper, right here, this is where we have our Stegosaurus Paddock. I'll have to get rid of some of the trees, because there's just quite a lot of them. But overall, I think this is a really, really cool area. I mean, look at it. Imagine the Stegosaurus is in here. Like, look, this is almost like the scene from the film, with the river, and the Stegosauruses are crossing over. I think it would be really cool. So, I think this is what we're going to try to do, is we're going to try to have the Stegosaurus in this area. Yeah, I think that's a good plan. But first, one more thing before we end this episode. And I'll work on the Stegosaurus plan before next time. But for this episode, I want to do one more thing, which is we have we're working on our road, but I want to see if I can make some tracks for the tour vehicles. We don't have any tour vehicles at the moment yet, but it would be nice to have the tracks and know like how expensive they are to make, just so that I can sort of keep that in mind when I'm making my roads, and I can build the tracks as I go, rather than having to build all the roads and then go back and lay down all the tracks. So let's just fly back over here. It's so fast with the helicopter. I love it. I don't have to cut every time I travel. And we will see if we have the materials needed to make some tracks. Okay, so we're looking for... what is it called again? What am I looking for? Track. Yes. Okay, so tour vehicle track. So we make 16 out of this, and then how do you make the fast one? With a medium? Slow? Okay, so you just convert it. Alright, so what we need is, okay, iron bars, redstone, rails. Alright, so of course, 25 gajillion tons of iron, as usual, as we expect from everything in the world. So let's just see what, okay, so we need that. Okay, so we need also redstone. I'm gonna break down some blocks of that. We have some iron bars here. Let's make some more. First, make iron bars, then make some rails. Alright, so we've got about a stack of each. How much does that give us? Quite a bit, actually. Alright, it's not bad. Let me put this stuff back away. And let's see what we can do with this. So first of all, we want to convert all of this into our different levels of speed, and I want mostly, actually, okay, let's go over to our location. I don't actually quite know how fast each one goes, but I seem to remember even the fast one being pretty slow. So I think we're gonna go with most of the time the fast one, but we might do like let's say we did this. We did fast, and then once we get to the paddock itself, like when we reach a dinosaur paddock or an animal paddock of any kind, then we slow it down to a medium speed. That might be the way to go. I cannot place it on grass path. Okay, great. Okay, I've got some stone slabs because I think these are going to be a good block to lay the track on top of. So I'll just dig a sort of strip down the middle of the road like so, and replace it with stone slabs and then put the track on top. So let's just see how this goes. It needs a block underneath it, and I think this is going to be the best looking block for the job. And being a slab, it means that we can double our resources by doing this, because you get 6 slabs for every 3 blocks. Oh gosh, okay, there we go. And then down this way. And finally along here. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. So we come in with the fast track, and we bring you up the hill on fast track, and then once we reach the top, we do medium. So then you slow down a little bit as you're going by the Dilophosaurs, so that you can have a chance to actually look in and maybe see them while you're going by. Why does that one look like it's... I don't know. The Dilophosaurs are... what are they doing? I heard a noise. They're awake. Why are they awake? I don't know. But anyway, let's do this. So that... is this... what is... I don't understand why that one is partly green. But anyway, we would continue on with the slow track until probably somewhere around this little area, this gateway, and then we would go back to fast and continue on. That's what I'm thinking. And I do like the stone slab underneath it, I think. Alright, that's good. Now this is properly like the scene from the movie. We've got the track going down. We just need the actual cars now. Which we will hopefully get sometime soon, but they would be kind of pointless right now anyway, because we don't have a functioning tour. But we will. That's all the time I have for this episode, though. So until next time, thank you for watching. Remember to like the video if you enjoyed it. Remember to wash your hands. Remember to leave me a comment about the block we use for the visitor center. Goodbye.